My name is Hans Jorg-Senn. I'm a medical oncologist from St. Gallen, Switzerland. I'm the director of the Cancer and Breast Center ZETUB, which is a private but state licensed center, especially for the early diagnostic and the early detection and treatment, as well as prevention of breast cancer. Not only breast, but that's our main goal. I'm also the chairman of the St. Gallen Oncology Conferences, which foundation is actually a co-organizer of this first IMPAKT meeting, because we felt that these biannual meetings, which today assemble about 5,000 breast cancer specialists from around the world every 2 years, are focusing on state-of-the-art of breast cancer treatment, ending finally in a consensus about treatment recommendations for the next 2 years, but maybe less focusing on translational research, which is the main goal of IMPAKT 1, and I hope also IMPAKT 2 and others. Well, I think this meeting has a specific place, you see. It covers a part of topics which are not taken, let's say, adequately into consideration in the St. Gallen meetings and also in the Pan-European breast cancer conferences, which alternate every 2 years. I think it's a meeting for the younger generation, especially for the laboratory people who are working in the lab and also at the bedside and generating new theories, new hypotheses, new data, which then have to be validated in clinic and taken to large trials. Well, St. Gallen 2009 was actually giving more place than ever to just the topics that are now enlarged in this meeting, which is the entrance of the biomolecular parameters, all these gene arrays and chips, to do better prognosis of breast cancer patients according to their treatment schedules. So we want to select the patients who need additional medical treatment after surgery, which kind of treatment they need according to their risk and their prognosis. And that cannot be done in a large meeting. It has to be technically has to be done in another meeting where the laboratory people, the basic researchers, are present. St. Gallen is a meeting for clinicians primarily, and this will remain this way. And I think the consensus of St. Gallen 2009, which has just gone to press now for the first time, has actually included these molecular parameters in the indications for adjuvant systemic therapy. This was a highly interesting afternoon already yesterday, and especially today with all these biomarkers, where one has to be open for the future. Although I have my doubts as an experienced clinician that all what has been talking today and all that's presenting will finally make it, because all these new tests have to be validated prospectively in large trials and before they can enter clinical practice. And this phase has only started. Okay. It is not yet finished. Yeah. Yes, I'm the Secretary General of the International Society of Cancer Prevention. We will have our next meeting just a year from now, or in March 2010, again in St. Gallen. This will be the 6th international meeting, and there breast cancer will be one of the main targets, prevention of breast cancer. That's even a step further than here. Here we are talking about selecting patients for adjuvant therapy, either local radiotherapy or systemically chemotherapy, immunotherapy, targeted therapies. There we are going to talk about primary prevention, which is also chemo prevention or bioprevention of breast cancer. So there we take the drugs which are available and new ones to come to prevent breast cancer in females which have a family history, background, genetic or other, or they have been gone through procedures like biopsies with a much higher breast cancer risk than the average women on the street. And this will be also the case for prostate cancer, because we want also to include the males, not only the females, and other cancers where prevention or early detection and screening is possible today. There will be also more involvement of basic research there, because prevention has much to do with research still. It is not yet as much as adjuvant therapy at the clinical stage where you can make practical use of it.